Welcome to the Dearborn Area Chamber of Commerce 25th Annual Alberta Muirhead Student Choice Teacher of the Year Awards.
Welcome, everybody. I have been on board 9 years, and can you imagine, I walked into such a great legacy of a 25-year Teacher of the Year Award program. We have a lot to give away today. We have a new category for adult educators who had over 300 nominations. Big round of applause. Everyone pre-K through 12, thank you. You did a great job too. We had more than 2,000 nominations. Yes, we read a lot. We are trying to go fast. So just so if you can bear in mind, when we get towards the end, we are going to have a raffle. When your number is called, jump up because we have some fantastic raffle prizes, including $100 gift cards and all kinds of stuff. Come on up and get your raffle bag, your video monitor. We have all kinds of stuff. But we're going to go quick because we have other people using if you can imagine, the symphony's using the theater tonight. So let's get this show started. Teacher of the Year began in 1997 under the leadership of our member, Alberta Muirhead. And it was the goal to acknowledge the hard work that educators do. We had, in the first year, just 65 nominations for 57 teachers. So a couple of them got doubles. And we had 19 schools. This year, in 2022, we're back on our normal schedule. We had over 2,000 nominations, a new record for over 400 teachers. Give yourselves a round of applause. And before we go much further, I want to throw a small plug out. I'd like everyone to remember, we're rolling forward, and Taste of Dearborn has been suspended for 2 years. So June 15th, we are planning on having a Dearborn educator special for Taste of Dearborn. So if you just stay in touch, we'll have more details coming for that shortly. So there's a little added bonus for those of you who are here. Our education committee includes representatives from both the business and education community. They work together on this wonderful program and support our partnership with the public schools on internships and job shadowing and experiential learning. We start the process in the fall. We have a call for nominations in January. We read all of them, and many people show up at our door at 5 p.m. of the due date. And we have kept these winners secret, so nobody with a Zoom camera, don't zoom too close up here, okay? We hope you enjoy the presentation today. I have to tell you, a big thank you to not only our video team, Impact Awards, but to the Dearborn Public Schools communications team for making this program available not only on their YouTube, but on cable channel 19. And I have to tell you, sitting in my seat at the chamber, there is no time when quality education is more important than this year. Everybody's looking for new staff. Everybody's looking for qualified staff. And it's so critical to our economic growth and development in Southeast Michigan. We are thrilled to announce that we still have a 95% graduation rate in Dearborn Public Schools. In case you missed it, in 2021, we have added 2 new Blue Ribbon schools, totaling 5 in 5 years. This prestigious honor is the highest award given by the U.S. Department of Education. In one of them in 2021, the Early College School was the only high school in Michigan that received that honor in 2021. And it's only the 10th high school in Michigan to be honored with a Blue Ribbon Award since the program started. I'm doing pretty good without my glasses. Bear with me. We hope this monumental 25th year serves as a positive model for my other chambers around the state. In case you didn't know, there's more than 300 chambers in Michigan. We're very lucky we partner with our cities, our school districts, our colleges. Besides our businesses, we're very well regarded, and everybody likes to see what we do. They haven't been brave enough to take this on yet. So thanks for making us a star. At this point, I'd love to recognize our volunteers and our sponsors, our presenting sponsor, LaFontaine Auto Group, for their continued support that helps us give each one of our 5 winners now a $1,000 cash prize amongst many other prizes. We'd love to invite Mr. Mike Law, our general manager from LaFontaine, to come on up and say a few words.
Thank you, Jackie, and good afternoon. I must say how great it feels back to be presenting to you all in person on this special occasion. The excitement in the room is tangible, and I am honored to have the opportunity to be with all of you today, rewarding and acknowledging some very deserving educators. My name is Mike Law, and I'm a father of 2 young children, Brady and Isla. I'm also general manager with LaFontaine Automotive Group, with the responsibility of our Dearborn campus that consists of 5 dealerships. Most of you in the room may know, but this is 42 years ago, LaFontaine Automotive Group opened its first dealership, a Toyota dealership, right here in Dearborn. Since then, we have not only grown our presence in Dearborn, but across Michigan, and currently have 29 different locations. Dearborn was the birthplace of the family deal, and we've been pouring our passion, time, and resources into the community for decades. One key initiative we have supported in Dearborn is Dearborn Public Schools Teacher of the Year program, a program I look forward to each and every year. I see many parallels between our mission at LaFontaine Automotive Group and the mission many of you educators have. Our mission is to build lifelong relationships that connect families, strengthen communities, and personalize the automotive experience. If I may, I want to break down our mission and how it directly relates to you all in the room. Building lifelong relationships. As I reflected back since I graduated high school nearly 20 years ago, I am fortunate to still have relationships with few teachers that shaped my life and left a lasting impact on the man I am today. I am sure many of the teachers in the room have maintained relationships with their students over the years, and I enjoy hearing from past students on their accomplishments and life's milestones. Connect families. Teachers do this each and every day. You build relationships with students, and often those relationships extend to their families too. It is key to bridge what students are learning in school to their home lives. Keep an open communication with parents and guardians, and work together with the student's best interest in mind. Strengthen communities. Teachers play a crucial role in strengthening our communities, not only educating our children and ensuring their successes within the classroom, all while being active outside of school and uplifting the families that live in our local community. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the hard work, patience, and commitment to our children you demonstrated during the pandemic and remote learning. As a parent, I cannot express my sincere gratitude and thanks for all that you have done. Personalizing the education experience with how diverse your classrooms are and how each child learns differently. Each and every day you are personalizing lesson plans and instructions to provide each child with the best opportunity to learn and succeed. It's this personalized approach that makes you all amazing teachers and demonstrates your commitment and passion to learning our children. On behalf of the LaFontaine family and our 2,100 family members, we want to extend a heartfelt congratulations to all the educators nominated tonight and thank Dearborn Public Schools for this opportunity. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to rewarding the winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors now. If you can hold your applause as we run through them. I know they would love your likes on social media, if you can thank them when you see them in person, if you can patronize their businesses. We have a bevy of all kinds of gifts this year, and they really make this possible. So we'd like to thank our Golden Apple sponsors, the Dearborn Agency, the Dearborn Federation of Teachers, Gallagher Benefit Services, Campbell family-owned McDonald's, Dearborn Federal Savings Bank, and the list keeps going, SmartFlex, and I'll just say very quickly, if you've not heard of SmartFlex, it's always a $2 ride, guys. Pick up some information from Brandon's table for $2. Modern Greek and Salad Bar, Detroit Furniture Company, and they're doing some great renovations on their property, and Fairlane Town Center. Our silver sponsors include Central Michigan University, Century 21 Curran and Oberski, DFCU Financial, Jim Thorpe Ameriprise Financial, Mimic Toller Stamen Insurance Agency, Sphinx Cybersecurity, and Services to Enhance Potential. Our bronze ruler, you know this all has a school theme, right? Our bronze ruler sponsors include Crunch Fitness Dearborn, Dearborn Education Foundation, Famous Hamburger, Henry Ford College, Hype Athletics, Lapita Mediterranean Restaurant, Orange Theory Fitness, PSN Technology Solutions, and the University of Michigan Dearborn. Our teachers' pet sponsors are Delta Dental, George Duraney, City Clerk for the City of Dearborn, Maddie's Deli, and Siena Heights University. And finally, let me say all of our sponsors have supported with gifts. So talk to your fellow teachers. We have diamond earrings, we have food gift cards, we have all kinds of great things up here. Our in-kind sponsors include AAA of Michigan, Miss Renata Crooms, Bro Modern Eatery, Crunch Fitness, the Dearborn Symphony, Orange Theory Fitness, Hype Athletics, the Glass Academy, the Great Commoner, the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation. Yeah. Each winner will also, just to spell everything out, besides the $1,000 cash prize, each winner will also receive a family membership to the Henry Ford in Greenfield Village, gift certificates to Ford's Garage, Modern Greek and Salad Bar, Bro Modern Eatery, the Great Commoner, family memberships to Crunch Fitness, Hype Athletics, the annual AAA membership, and season passes to the Dearborn Symphony. And there's a couple diamond earrings up here, too. A special thanks to the Glass Academy and their Batch Gallery. If you have not been there since they've remodeled and rebranded, I encourage you to visit. They make the beautiful apples for our awards every year. So, and they will be at our Chamber Choice Awards, which is on May 6th, which celebrates our businesses of the year. So big round of applause. I'd like to recognize our elected officials who couldn't be with us today. We have commendations from Debbie Dingell's office, our Congresswoman. Abdullah Hammoud is otherwise occupied, being in his 101, I think his 105th day, so he's a little busy. And with us today from Dearborn Heights, because he's such a great supporter and we're looking at expanding our program, is Mayor Bill Bazzi, who would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Jackie. I didn't realize I was going to speak today, but I'd like to say a few words. I know that you guys got to leave before 6. There's a concert. But I can understand where Mayor Hammoud is. I know he's busy, especially I remember my first 100-something days in office. It is critical. And I want to congratulate all the teachers, but I also I actually graduated before 97, so I know they didn't have this. This is an amazing event. They recognize all the teachers. I know in the last 16 months or so, I visited a lot of schools, talked to a lot of teachers, and you guys do an amazing job. I don't know how you guys can do it, especially during COVID. It was so tough, and just having to do Zoom, adapt to doing some virtual classes, sometimes hybrid. So it's very tough. And I commend all the teachers. I know some of you are going to get awards today, but everybody deserves an award, all the teachers. So congratulations to all. I'm proud of all our teachers. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Mayor. So we all have new staff, and I know we might have to jump a couple slides because I have been speaking quickly just to give everyone a heads up. I'd love to thank all of our volunteers on the Education Committee, Dearborn Public Schools Superintendent Glenn Maleko, and all of our Board of Education members who are here, Pat D'Ambrosio, my bro, and Jim Thorpe. We want to wish Roxanne McDonald well as she recoups. She could be here today too. Our committee chair, Phil Emma, he's also the board chair for the chamber this year. Let's give everyone a great round of applause. At this time, I'd like to invite up Chastity Townsend of the Dearborn Education Foundation to say a few words and take part.
Good evening, everyone. It's very nice to see everyone here in person today. Normally, I would be handing out checks to our doubloon winners from Mardi Gras, but I decided to go and visit each school to do that this year. Those winners were Long Elementary, Bryant Middle School, and Edsel Ford High School. Congratulations to those schools. They all got some funding to do what they need to do with it. I'm here today, though, to talk to you guys and let you know what we've done over this last year. Over the last 2 years during COVID, we raised more money than we ever have as the foundation for this district. This year, we have given out over $100,000 in grants back to teachers. And we have to actually stop the grant process because a lot of those grants were large dollar amounts. And so we're halting the brakes a little bit there. But June 1st is our Green Tide Dinner. I invite you all to come and attend. This is where we hand out $20,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors. So I appreciate all those students who put in their scholarship applications and applied, and I wish them all the luck. We'll know about the winners next week. And please just, continue to support the Education Foundation and apply for those grants. We like to give out that money, and I'm always hustling to get that money for you guys. So thank you all, and have a good night.
And at this point, I'd love to introduce Dr. Glenn Maleko to the stage to say a few words about his outstanding, and if you don't know, really, an outstanding district. Glenn.
Thank you, Jackie, and it is nice to be here in person, isn't it? My schedule is getting filled up with events starting right today, and I love it. Getting back to some normalcy, and what better way than to honor our great teachers here today. So, I also want to mention, our board members are here. I want to thank the Board of Education. I know our trustees were mentioned. I want to thank all the principals for being here and being strong supporters of our teachers. I want to thank the parents and the students for nominating teachers. And I want to thank Mayor Hammoud and Mayor Bazzi, who are here today. All the sponsors, I thank you, LaFontaine and all the sponsors. We appreciate the great partnership and all that you've done. Of course, I want to thank the Dearborn Chamber of Commerce for creating an event that pays tribute to the individuals who are at the foundation of our educational structure. I would also like to thank the Chamber for this year's edition of our incredibly talented adult education teachers. Yes, please. I know Ms. Garrissey is here. We have one of the largest programs in the state, to be honest. So this is really a well-deserved recognition for the work you do as teachers in our district. A special thanks to the Chamber's Education Committee and the sponsors, again, who make this possible. Many years ago, a caring business leader dedicated to the success of Dearborn knew the important role that teachers play in the lives of children and helping them achieve their goals. The spirit of this enthusiastic champion of education lives on in this award, and we all thank Ms. Alberta Muirhead for creating this celebration and strengthening the partnership between the school district and the business community in Dearborn. It was once said that it's easy to make a buck, it's a lot tougher to make a difference. Making a difference takes time, dedication, and commitment. You have to want to make a difference and believe that you can. Making a difference can change the lives of 1 million people, 10,000 people, or just one. All are just as important. The educators gathered here this afternoon have dedicated their careers to making a difference. The passion that it takes to be an effective teacher comes from the ability to make a difference in the life of each student. Making a difference looks different at each grade level, in each subject, and these past 2 years have proven to be a challenge like no other, as it's been recognized. When social interaction was limited, students were able to connect with their peers and interact with their teachers. It may have been virtually, or the time may have been limited, but that time spent with students made a huge difference. All of you have made a huge difference in the lives of your students. Even through a computer screen or behind a mask, as a teacher, you know when that moment of learning happens. You know when the light goes on and the concept or lesson clicks in the mind of a student. And you know when you have made a difference. But making a difference as a teacher is more than just successfully delivering instruction. Making a difference happens when you see your students grow, overcome obstacles that once stood in their way, and achieve at levels they never thought possible, although you never doubted them ever. Making a difference is about making a connection, and no one, absolutely no one, knows how to connect with a child better than a teacher. Making a difference can be hard, and being a teacher during a pandemic is even harder, extremely hard, I know. But as Tom Hanks said in the movie Major League, it's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, then everyone could do it. Thank you for taking on the hard job and being one of the few who can do it, who can make a difference in the lives of each child that sits in your classroom, whether that classroom is made of brick and mortar or has been computer screens. Thank you for being a teacher. American author William Arthur Ward wrote, "The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, and the great teacher inspires," and that's what you've all done. The students who have nominated you for this award have been inspired by your work. I congratulate all the inspirational teachers gathered here this evening. Be proud of your chosen path in life, for it's a path that is very inspiring. The next generation, as you make a wonderful difference. Thank you, and have a good evening, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dr. Maleko, Glenn, our wonderful friend, great partners. At this point, I'd love to bring up, and actually I'm going to trade chairs with you. My feet hurt a little bit, Phil. This is Phil Emma. He's the chairman of our board for the Dearborn Area Chamber, and he has chaired the Education Committee, I believe, since 2014. So, Phil.
Jackie, thank you so much. As Jackie mentioned, I am the chairperson for the Chamber this year, as well as the chairperson for the Education Committee. I thank you all for being here. I've been on this committee since 2004, as Jackie indicated, and now in this milestone year, our 25th anniversary of this event. What a fantastic time. And I thank you all for being here to mark this event with us. Additionally, this year, thanks to, as we've mentioned, the generosity of our sponsors, we're able to add the 5th award for the Adult Education Program teachers. First, I would like to take a moment and thank all of you, our teachers in our district, for the incredible jobs that you have done during these very tough past few years here. Thank you. Secondly, I want to thank the students that went out of their way to submit their nomination for their favorite teacher. This year we received, as Jackie indicated, over 2,000 nominations. Without these students, we would not be able to have this event. One of the highlights of the committee is to be able to read the many heartfelt stories and experiences that your students shared regarding their time inside as well as outside of your classrooms. Many of them make it very difficult to bring the selection down just a few top choices that our committee votes on as a team. As many of us up here have stories of our own regarding a special teacher that impacted our lives and helped to shape and mold us to be the people we are today, so have many of you. Based on the nominations, it's clear many of you have touched a student deeply and impacted their lives forever. I've always felt strongly that education is a tool that is needed to continue to advance our future generations to a greater and a better society for the entire world. This task could not be accomplished without each and every one of you in our district. Please keep up the excellent work you do for our children and for our community. Our committee has worked diligently this past school year to design, implement, and deliver this valued program. I would like to take a moment and thank my fellow committee members for their hard work and tireless efforts to make this happen. I would also like to take a special thank you to Jackie, Jean, and PJ of the Chamber for their dedication and hard work, which enables the success of this committee. And with the partnership with David Musselden and Chris Kennenberg has allowed us to take advantage of modern technology and improve our processes greatly. Thank you for the entire district communication team for getting us up to and running virtually through the social media channels to bring you the winners of the Teacher of the Year. Without them, we could not have processed all these 2,000 nominations successfully. Lastly, this event would not have been possible without the generosity of our sponsors. So please review the list and support them whenever possible. Many are still struggling to overcome the hardships these times of economic uncertainty have brought to us all. And now, let us recognize the nominees in our first category, grades pre-K to 2.
Duval Elementary. Gear Park Elementary. Hague Elementary. Henry Ford Elementary. Howard Elementary. Howell School. Lindbergh Elementary. Long Elementary. Laurie Elementary. Maples Elementary. McCullough Eunice Elementary. Miller Elementary. Nowland Elementary. Oakman Elementary. Salina Elementary. Snow Elementary. Whitmore Bowles Elementary. William Ford Elementary.
And since I forgot to mention, if those that were recognized in the slide, would you please stand and receive an applause for, thank you for your nomination. And now the winning nomination. My teacher wears bow ties and tries to show me how to learn and play the fun way. We dance and sing and tells me I'm doing a great job when I do a great job. He wears costumes and lets us laugh and learn in a fun way. He lets us learn in a way that we are actually enjoying learning by singing, dancing, and playing while also counting numbers and learning to write our names. We get to play pretend when he lets us be the boss in class, and I was the boss last time, and I got to put everyone to work. We have fun reading when he changes his voice, and it's funny. The winner for pre-K to second grade is Nate Brow from McDonald Elementary.
Okay, so now we're going to acknowledge grades 3 through 5. As we go through the slides, we'll go through all the schools, and at the end, you'll stand for recognition.
Becker Elementary. Devon Elementary. Gear Park Elementary. Henry Ford Elementary. Howard Elementary. Howell School. Lindbergh Elementary. Long Elementary. Maples Elementary. McCullough Eunice Elementary. McDonald Elementary. Miller Elementary. Nowland Elementary. Oakman Elementary. Salina Elementary. Snow Elementary. Whitmore Bowles Elementary. William Ford Elementary.
Okay, our nomination reads, she creates a positive and fun learning experience by teaching in a fun way. Like, if not too many people are enjoying the lesson she's teaching, she would make it fun by twisting it and turning it around. She's a sweet, fun, caring, kind teacher. Just by meeting her, you can tell that she has a heart of gold. She encourages every student to try their best with the work. I just wanted to say thank you for helping me understand some problems, even when I didn't. She will forever be an inspiration to everyone she meets. Our winner for grades 3 through 5 is Sarah Verrier.
Congratulations.
Now we're going to honor our middle school instructors.
Bryant Middle School. Laurie Middle School. McCullough Eunice Schools. Salina Intermediate. Smith Middle School. STEM Middle School. Stout Middle School. Woodworth Middle School.
All right. And again, when you're after, if you want to stand, be recognized. Round of applause for all the nominees again. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Thank you for being here. All right, and now for the winning nomination. He is always here for us when we need him. He always tries his best to make sure we are treated right. If we are being bullied, he is there to help us and to defend us. He always has our backs and tries his best to make us happy. He is always honest and he keeps his promises. He does what he believes is right, and he will make sure we are being treated the same as the rest. I have never met someone just as nice as him. He understands mental health and always tries to make us feel better. If we are having a bad day, he will talk to us in private about it. He never judges us for what is going on and always offers to help. He always makes sure we have the right materials, and if we don't, he will help us or even offer to buy them for us. He goes out of his way to make sure we are safe and no trouble is going on. He deserves so much, especially for what he does. He is the best and nicest teacher I ever met, and really think he deserves this reward for everything that he has done. The winner for the middle school category is Todd Colville from McCullough Eunice. Todd?
Okay, and now to our high schools. Let's hear our high school instructors.
Berry Career Center. DCMST. Dearborn Magnet High School. Dearborn High School. Dearborn Virtual K-12 School. Etzel Ford High School. Fortson High School. Henry Ford Early College.
Okay, and our winning nomination, please forgive me, just on my pronunciation. She knows that French class is not just about rolling your R's, remembering the accent aigu, intella, conjugating avoir correctly, and it's not just about moi et toi. She has always seen the bigger picture, teaching us not only about the French language and cultures, but how to see ourselves in these people that are different from us and what that means. There's no better preparation for adulthood and future education than expanding the mind to see oneself clearly through the lens of others, discovering how to improve based on that view. Just within this past month, my French teacher prepared the movie Fatima about the true story of a Moroccan immigrant's mother's struggle to raise her two daughters in France. After we had all watched this brave mother go about a life where she was always looked down upon, after we saw how much crushing pressure the older daughter felt to succeed in school, after we saw the younger daughter lash out and rebel because she was just so frustrated with her life, we saw ourselves in that movie. The next day, we all talked about our connections to the characters. Some students had immigrant parents and could relate every ounce to the disrespect that immigrant receives, while others like myself simply understood the crushing pressure that the older daughter knew in her everyday life, even as a non-immigrant. Some of us even knew what it was like to be the younger daughter, distant from her mother, constantly fighting and rebelling. But as we shared and related, we learned that this daughter was not mad at her mother, but she was mad at the world for how it treated them. We learned to understand people. My French teacher helps us prepare for the life ahead of us by helping us to understand ourselves and others through our language. Our winner for the High School Educator of the Year is Hafa Murad Shama. Okay, now we're going to take a look at our high school, at our adult educators, our new category this year.
Oh, yes, we're here. Yeah. Okay. Forget this one category, not one school. There we go. The winning nomination. I chose her because she has a sacred message. She is dedicated to her word, loves everyone without exception and without discrimination, works hard and active without hesitation, helps her students and gives them enough time. I personally love her. I loved learning English in her class. I strive to become better so that I can communicate completely freely. I give her voice to my teacher, Kathy, because she is the greatest teacher ever, and I wish you continued success. The winner of the adult education is Kat Tadal. Sorry, my typo. And we'd like to thank you all for attending this afternoon's live program. Again, congratulations to all our nominated teachers and the winners. Have a wonderful evening.